This couldn't be worse.
We just started. What are you talking about?
I give up.
Oh, I'm so
What
fucked.
happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry.
You gotta watch this. Okay, she's a foreign exchange student and she's staying at this guy's house. Ready?
You're one of my best friends. You're really beautiful and kind and an amazing girl. And I think Safi just... She what?
And then the girlfriend walks in. Alright, she walks in and this line, woo, okay, look.
We live together. Oh, trust me. She's made that very clear. From the looks of things, you two share a room. Maybe even a bed.
This is a lot! Woo! Alright. You know when schools do like the morning news thing and like kids tell like what's gonna happen that week throughout school and the weather, whatever. Anyway, in like 3rd grade, one of the children anchors decided, I don't want to do this anymore. So he left. So what they did to choose fairly who's going to be the new news anchor, they chose a random class, and in that random class they would choose a random person to be the news anchor. Well, it was my class. So what the teacher did is she said, all right, I want everybody who wants to potentially be the new news anchor to raise your hand and say a number 1 through 100. The one who's closest to the actual number gets to be the news anchor. So what did I do? I participated. Even though I didn't want to, I just thought, why not? Because it's fun. Just to see what happens, you know? Just to test the water. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, what is the least obvious group number to choose? The 30s. No one thinks about the 30s. It's always the teens, 20s, then 50 and above. But no one thinks about the 30s, so I choose 36, and I'm the only person in the class who chooses in the 30s. But wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Well, I think you know what happens when I say wouldn't you know it. I'm showing up every other day to be the new news anchor, and I didn't want to be. But I played with God. And I ended up being the news anchor for the spring semester. Guys, I don't know where this fan is from. Everyone asks me, I don't know. It's just been there since I was like 5 years old. My crib was literally in this room. I haven't left this room since I was born.
Alberto Scorfano.
Luca Panguro.
Piacere. Girolamo Trombetta. It's a human thing. I'm kind of an expert.
What does it mean? The thing you just said?
You know, the richer somebody is, the slower they hug. You know what I mean? Darling, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Yes, of course, welcome. We're so glad to have you. You look absolutely divine this evening. Of course, why not? How are the children? You know, we didn't have phones or can openers in the 1800s. Alright, Grandma. Okay, well, imagine what it was like even before that. For the lizards and for the dinosaurs trying to open things. You think you have it hard? Well, just imagine what they... You know, they just give you the blue check mark. They don't ask for any papers, no ID, nothing. You just wake up one morning and bam, it's there. It's free range out here. They're just handing them out. Like TanaCon tickets, except instead, TikTok finally deems you to be unfunny. Now that I've mastered physically embodying Mickey Mouse, it's time to move on to the vocal cords.
Anything your heart desires will come to you.
It's a small world after all. It's a small...
I want you to convince me, why I should let you live. Go.
No, I don't really, I don't care that much anymore. Don't worry. Haley Wilson has nothing on you. Why are you saying her full name? Emily Miller, what are you talking about? Why are you... What's with the full name? What? Why? Whatever, you're being paranoid. Anyway, I'm hanging out with Parker Wilson tomorrow. Kind of excited. You can just say Parker. I don't know a lot of Parker's, what is happening here?
Listen, I can't give any more information. But I fear I may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun.
Alright, take it easy. Take it easy. Alright, take it easy. All these white friends and none of them own a boat? I literally have a whole clan in my inner circle, and not one of them has a boat. So if you want to be my friend and you're white, you gotta own a boat, because I cannot, there's too many that don't own a boat. I need one of you to have some sort of water transportation in order to be friends with me, because I can't take this anymore. Like, what's the point then? Who is actually the New York Times bestseller? Because apparently everyone is. But there can only be one. So who's actually the number one New York Times best? There can only be one person with that title. So which one?
What do you have in your house? Let me tell you what you don't have. You don't have a bench press. And if you do, it's not being covered by a Todoroki blanket with Psyche ready at any given moment. I just gotta spot that guy. Hold on. He's gonna injure himself. So I have a problem. I like sleeping with my forehead pressed firmly against the headboard. Like so. And I don't know if this is like because I just lack human physical connection, or if like I'm trying to just like merge within any object that I can, I don't know, to form some sort of higher power. And like I don't know how to stop this. Like, I love seeing millennials just do like stereotypically millennial things and like not realize it. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cringe, but like that's so cute that like you're not aware of your behavior. It's cringe, but like, aw, you're so cute. But don't do that again. Listen, alright? The last time I went to the grocery store, some kid drew in "Subscribe to Dream" all along the refrigerator doors in the freezer section. And I haven't been back since. I just, once you like witness a traumatic event like that, it takes a lot of time to get back to your regular schedule. I didn't realize how uncomfortable I was with physical contact until I accidentally like brushed my hand against my mom's thigh the other day, sitting out on the couch, and I was like, oh, skin, that's not mine. Excuse me, I felt your energy just radiating from across the room. I just had to approach you. Oh, really? Yeah, I just feel like you see the world differently. There's just a spark in you. What's your sign? ASL. Bitch, I'm blind. Oh, okay, alright. You can't make an entire reality show where the people are dressed up as animals and bugs and whatever for them to find true love. You can't make that show and not invite me. Do you see my shirt? I'm the perfect contestant.
My name is Aisha. I'm 22 years young. I'm a social media influencer, and I'm here today to find my one true love.
You need references? I can bark. I can be golden retriever. Like,
Do you own cable TV? If so, that probably means that you also own Channel 26. And every day from 7 a.m. to 10:30, they show a list of people who own the world's smallest items. And I reign on number 6 for owning the world's smallest bendable Gumby and Pokey. This is definitely not a bit I just made up right now, but it was hell of a good one.
I know people who would pay good money for this little bitch right here. Yeah, that's right. If it was on eBay, it'd be gone within 20 minutes. This is a rare production value, let me tell you.
I think I was 13. I started early.
When I was 13, I was watching the Gravity Falls series finale. There was a lot of tea. This was my setup. I had the sketchbook ready to go. I had my comfort plushies. The whole just having the title of an Olympian, even if you didn't win anything, but the fact that you made it to the Olympics is cooler than saying that you're like a big time actor or an Oscar winner or like a singer. Like, I don't care if you've won the Oscar, because I know that the Olympian next to you could beat the shit out of you. Listen, I'm a Christian woman, but I don't own the Bible, and I don't have a cross anywhere in my house. But this Luca toy... could it be considered a replacement for the cross? Because the positioning... the positioning is quite familiar to a certain position in the Bible. If you asked me to recite the Pledge of Allegiance, I don't think I could. I could definitely say I want to be a good little witch or whatever from Sophia the First. I'm gonna be a good little witch. Give her a chance to show. The pencil skirt restricts those from taking long strides. How do we combat this? Well, I propose that we cut the pencil skirt down the middle, creating 2 pencil skirts that can each wrap around 1 leg. This will create a fluid movement for those who I love how we all function so differently, and our brains are just attached to certain things and dwell on subjects to the point of obsession and passion. Because, like, I'm looking at the TV, and we've gotten to the tax segment of the morning news because no one else has died or there's no traumatic things that have happened in the state of Arizona, so we've moved on to the tax segment, and the passion in this man's voice, talking about retirement services as well. It's interesting. I have not been depressed since finding out that the Ellen DeGeneres show is ending. And then I remembered that there is another Minion movie coming out in 2022, so we are still, unfortunately, living in hell. If the zombie apocalypse hits and I am not currently wearing some sort of sports bra or any kind of support, yeah, it's over. I'm not gonna even try. You might as well just leave me, because there's no way. And I got mosquito bites, so just imagine people... I don't know bra sizes. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not made a lot of videos because there's no thoughts anymore. I have nothing to say. There's nothing up there. There's never been anything up there, but there's nothing clever now. I'm drained. I have nothing to offer. It's over. The career's, it's done. And that's the show. No, okay. There is food. There is. But there's not enough bases to provide a full meal. It's like you can't combine a bunch of random patterns to make an aesthetically pleasing outfit. There need to be basics, and there's none. And that's why we need to go out, because I can't eat this shit. Like, who the hell is eating that? Not you, obviously, because it's still in there. Here are a variety of very popular movies that I haven't seen and that I directly blame for because I'm an only child. I have no reason. I haven't seen, I just, does anyone ever talk about this one anyway? But I know supercalifragilisticexpialidocious because I had to do it for a musical theater thing when I was like 8. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I don't have, like, I don't, listen, I know the plot. So, I mean, I think.
You know what? I directly blame me not seeing this one because I'm a minority. And like half of these movies. Alright. If we get married and you expect me to be putting this in the storage or something, you married the wrong person, buddy. This is going front entrance. Okay, people walk in, they know what they're getting themselves into, who they're talking to. the hyperfixations. The potential topics of conversation. This is... Where's my Star Versus one? Wait.
I can't wait to go to prison for being a Christian, because then I'll go to prison with my fellow...
Girl, nobody is putting us in jail for being Christian. What are you talking about? If you want to be with other Christians, then go to church.